Hello guys, and welcome back to our channel. We are pretty nervous to film this video.
I feel quite anxious and sad.
Yeah, I do as well.
It's strange for us to kind of film in a video like this.
It's really different, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think we get anxious and we get emotional. We always do. Whenever we've taken any time off, I think the longest time off we took was, I think, last Christmas, and then before that our honeymoon was like a week.
Yeah. I think we only have missed like maybe 2 Sundays in a row. It's like the biggest we've missed ever. I know. And I think that was an accident. I think that was because you were really ill or something.
We hate taking time off. Our worst fear is coming across as if we would ever take our social media or you guys for granted. Our viewers and our subscribers, we are just so unbelievably grateful to have built this channel with you guys. And I know time off doesn't equate to taking followers for granted, but in our head, I think it is why we struggle with taking time off. So obviously, as you can tell from the title, we are going to be taking some time off. And just to clarify what that means, we're thinking we're going to take some time off now through the summer until autumn. I'm classing autumn as like September, but I know it's technically like end of September is technically autumn.
But we're taking time off until September.
Yeah, we're taking time off until September, like September the 1st or whenever we come back around then. Now we will still be on Instagram and like TikToks and my other places, but this is specifically for YouTube. We will be coming off of YouTube until that time. And there was just a couple of reasons that we wanted to chat through that. Now I know this video probably seems strange to some people. You kind of just maybe think, well, why don't you just take the time off and not make this random 5-minute video?
Yeah, we don't want it to seem dramatic either.
No.
It's getting a funny balance. Like we know that your guys' lives don't depend on us. But at the same time, it felt really weird just stepping away without saying anything, because apart from the rare occasion, we do usually upload at least once a week. So not uploading for a month and a half then would seem strange.
And I would hate the thought of kind of vanishing and not speaking to, because I literally tell you guys everything, like I chat you through everything as I would friends, and it's just like you wouldn't just vanish. Too much chatting. I would never just vanish and not kind of chat to my friends about it, so that's why we wanted to create this video. So yeah, we just thought we'd talk through some of the reasons why. I've got my little notes here if I just keep looking down. I don't want to...
we haven't prepped this video at all, guys, all off the cuff, all natural.
I've just written some notes here. Yeah, so the first thing that we wanted to say was thank you really for everyone that follows our YouTube channel and has done for the past 5 years. I was scrolling back earlier because I wanted to, on my notes, be able to say we've been on this channel for however many years.
How many years?
5. Yeah, so when I scroll back to our first original video, it says 5 years ago.
That's crazy, isn't it?
And it's just crazy. I cannot believe how much that we've shared of our life on here, like literally everything. And
yeah, buying our first house, doing up our house, our wedding, our proposal, and we're coming into our lives. Like, it's been the most amazing 5 years, and so incredible to kind of be able to share that all, and for you guys to come with us. Yeah,
so thank you so much for being here. And I think one of the things when I was looking back, it felt like I said, the only time we really took off YouTube was for like our honeymoon and last Christmas. And I think the fact that we have been feeling lately like we need a bit of time off was a really good signal that, you know, maybe it was the right thing for us to do, just because we didn't feel like that, you know, up until now. And so it's good to just listen to when these feelings come into play. And it's not really been a thing of, you know, oh, we literally love vlogging, we love sharing our life, but there's just been other things that have, I think, created this want for a little bit of a break on YouTube, which I think we're going to go on to say. This feels so formal. I feel like I'm doing a speech.
Do you want me to start a bulletin board behind us so I can put up the key points? Time off till September. Reasons are ... Point 1.
So anyway, that was kind of like the first thing that made us feel like that. The second point, which I feel like is the main one, is that we have a lot going on, and I know we keep hinting to different things that we have going on behind the scenes at the moment, but we have so many things going on that we are so excited about, but it's just we're not there yet to share those things. And I know that there's been, you know, over the years our channel has changed so much, and what we post on our channel has changed. And I know you were making some really good points earlier. I think on the last vlog we had, or we have been having lately, some criticisms about how we're quite repetitive and
boring.
You know what, we totally understand that. We never kind of avoid the criticisms in terms of, absolutely there's always a right to share your opinion, and we totally see what you mean by things being repetitive. But I think you were kind of saying some good things earlier to me.
Yeah, well, I think it's a difficult one. We've always been kind of criticised on our vlogs. It's quite natural being online. You put yourself out there, and some criticisms are horrible and unnecessary and not actually criticism, and then other criticisms are fair and kind of to the point. And I think our channel has changed and adapted, and Carys used to have her YouTube channel, and like we used to get criticised on things like sustainability in our fashion, talking about sex too much in Q&As, going on holiday too much,
travelling too much,
you know, and now we're kind of getting criticised for kind of just being boring and repetitive and almost just living life. Because I think the last vlog we put up, we literally did nothing in. We were literally just at home kind of doing nothing apart from putting up a barbecue. So, and I can understand all the criticisms, but it's difficult to take every criticism on board, because then we end up with not actually being able to do much, kind of not...
Or you don't know where to go, you don't know which style to do. So yeah, we just kind of feel like what we're doing at the moment is just trying to put out what feels right for us, and even though it will seem probably boring and repetitive for some people, which is totally understandable, and that's kind of the reasons that we've been doing that lately. It suits what we've been doing, and also I think we did make a decision to invest our time in some of these other things that we're so excited about. And I know you guys have an inkling of the one that we're really excited that is going to create so much content, and
it's been so frustrating. We're working on two things, and one of them is really heavily content driven, and we can't wait to share it with you guys.
It's been so slow.
But it's been it's months and months and months, which we never expected. We thought we'd be well into it by now. And we've kind of been buying time and plodding through. We did our French trip, kind of working, which was
great.
An amazing experience. We expected to come back and be straight into it. And it's kind of, I don't know what's happening.
So we never planned for the content to be this kind of like weighty and like just kind of like plodding along, but that is kind of how life has been.
But even that content, sorry, I'm chewing ice.
I don't know how you can chew ice, literally. I can't go.
Even that content, you know, it might not be for everyone, because again, it's a slightly different direction to what we've done in the past. And that's the difficulty. We need to try to keep our channel fresh and try and do kind of different things. But then at the same time, we know that you guys are here for what we've done in the past. And so it's trying to adapt to an ever-changing environment on YouTube, while at the same time keeping our content fresh, while at the same time not adapting too much, because we know you guys have subscribed and I know we've been doing in the past.
Yeah, that's true. And we haven't been the best lately, but there's been just so much going on, and there's things going on in our personal lives as well. Like there's so much going on that we just feel like it'll all come together and we can just share. In September, everything should be back together, and we should be able to, you know, share our life here at home along with some other exciting things that are going on.
And just like we have seen all of the love on the last 2 and 3 and 4 videos. Kind of, it's not that we're focusing on the criticisms, but it's that we ourselves feel we're kind of thinking, right, what should we do this week? What should we vlog? And we're running through ideas, and we're really struggling to kind of pinpoint what to vlog, which isn't another very samey video, whether that be a day in the life or a week in the life. And we enjoy putting out that content, but at the moment we don't have anything that we're doing in our weeks that we're doing. Like, we've got this project coming up that's going to be content based, and then our week in our lives will be filled with kind of hopefully quite exciting content, which it currently is not.
But like James said, there are so many people that seem to, you know, love the content as it is, as just our boring chats and things like that. And so thank you for being here and watching those videos kind of on the roller coaster that they go on, and it's very natural to be on that roller coaster. And I think the difficult thing with social media is you don't want to, you know, the online world is a form of entertainment, and you don't want to let the online world convince you that your life is boring, because like we do love our life, and we love our little boring vlogs and our kind of chattiness and just making a cup of tea and all that kind of stuff.
And that's the thing, we understand people saying that we can do back to fashion hauls. People have commented, you know, you can do fashion hauls, you can do this, you can do that, but they're again all things in the past that we've been criticised for doing. And so what's one person's cup of tea, quite literally that's all we do at the moment is make tea, is kind of not another person's. And
of course.
It's trying to bring it all together. And so I think we kind of semi-settled on doing what we wanted to do, or what felt natural for us to do, and the content for us to produce. And it's getting that balance. We don't want to take you guys for granted, by saying, sorry, if you don't like it, don't watch, we're going to do what we want to do. But then at the same time, we can't do what everyone wants us to do.
Like that,
and what we never want is for it to seem like we're not trying in our content. We are trying. Like, we've got these things going on in the background that we're trying so hard to get through. And it might be seen as a semi-downfall. I don't know what other YouTubers do, but maybe if we didn't feel like we had to upload every Sunday and just uploaded whenever a video came about, that would in some ways be better, so that at least then we know the vlog's a bit different.
I like the consistency. And like I said, I like the boring vlogs, but they would just like, I think we're just excited for these other things that are going on, and like we just feel like it'll all come together after a bit of time off, and like, you know, absence makes the heart grow fonder. We're going to
be so excited coming back.
We're going to be so...
Again, without trying to sound unappreciative, it's been a case lately of just being like, we don't know what to vlog, and it feeling a little bit overwhelming in a weird way.
Yeah.
What are we going to do this week for our content? Because at the moment we're sitting at a desk doing admin stuff. That's kind of literally what we're doing, and
I know,
putting up a barbecue.
So that is, I feel like we've covered most of the things that we wanted to say there. And then the last point was just that summer, we've been obviously on YouTube for years, and we do always find that summer is the hardest time for content. Obviously people are out in the sun, people are doing things, they're going on holiday, and
out of school, often out of work for long periods of time,
out of routines, things like that. So
looking after kids.
We feel like social media often thrives more in the winter times, when people have, you know, a bit more time in the evenings, or they want to, you know, sit down and watch things and not be out in the sun because there is no sun. So again, that was just another reason for us to kind of think, okay, let's just pick it up now in September, because I think although we, at the core of our hearts, we don't really, you know, care about views, we don't really care about that, we love just producing content for those who want to watch it. I think as humans, it's only natural to be demotivated by you know, a lack of views or things like that, and it's very hard to get that balance where, or it's not even a balance, it's very hard to kind of not care at all. We're only human, we do care about things like that, and I think, it just feels like the right thing to do. So, we won't keep you any longer. Can't believe this video has already been so long. We intended it to be a couple of minutes, but I think the whole moral of this video is just to say thank you guys so much for following us over the last 5 years. And I know this is so dramatic, we're only going away for like and on YouTube for a month and a half.
I know.
But that feels like the biggest thing that we've ever done since starting on social media.
And we don't mean this to be, oh, poor Carys and James, that's literally the last thing we want.
Of course not.
We just kind of wanted to hope that you guys could understand that we just think that this would be really refreshing for us, and to kind of be able to come back with a big bang in September, and hopefully, I just think
I'm getting emotional.
It's just a refresh, isn't it? It's like a refresh and ready to go.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It just feels like the right thing to do, and we're so excited to share all the things that we've been wanting to share. And thank you guys so much. I know I've said it so many times. Thank you. We love you.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in September. Bye guys. Mwah.